So we're going to be reviewing a leaked video, more YouTuber exclusive reveals that were released early, essentially. This is apparently a streamer. I don't know if they're on YouTube. I don't know anything about this person, and I'm not going to learn anything about this person. Apologies to this person if you see this video, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for a dinosaur. This is the Wetlands pack. Let's watch the video clip.
Frontier have announced the first dinosaur that will be coming as part of the Wetlands pack in Jurassic World Evolution 3, the Irritator. Coming to the game as a full family unit, the Irritator is a semi-aquatic spinosaurid from the early Cretaceous era, and it is absolutely gorgeous, with its sort of translucent tail and distinctive markings. It's another creature that thrives in deep water and will be an excellent addition to our parks. It is the first of 3 dinosaurs to be announced as part of this pack, with more announcements coming over the next few days. The Wetlands pack will also include hundreds of scenery pieces, more information on which will be shared soon. It's definitely a different look for Jurassic World Evolution, and I can see players getting incredibly creative with these more run-down looking pieces. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
So, let's talk about it, right? This looks incredible. This looks like a fantastic animal. Irritator was obviously on my short list, on my bingo card. Nice Spinosaurid skull, a really prominent crest there on the nose. Let's just mute this and then play this. A little bit of a ridge on the spine, but a very, very, very minor one. The tail, of course, very prominent tadpole tail. Excellent looking thing. Coming off, of course, Spinosaurus, paleontological discoveries, but the tadpole tail design has been applied to a lot of other Spinosaurids. And from just a diversity standpoint in this game, it made a lot of sense for whatever new Spinosaurid might get added to have, paleontological features of Spinosaurids in general that have been represented in the game. The tadpole tail is one of them. But if you look at its feet, if we get a good shot of those here somewhere, also juvenile looks good, animations look good, hand placement's correct. This is probably the best look you get at the feet. Maybe we can, well, we could sort of zoom, but then it messes up the cropping. We could do it this way. Ooh. That's, there we go. We'll do it like this. Slightly zoomed. If you look at the feet, the inner toe actually touches the ground. So it's got 4 toes on the ground. This is known from Spinosaurid trackways, as at least a feature of some Spinosaurids. So really cool that they included it here. It's got like webbed toes and then 4 toes that touch the ground, which gives it a very unique footprint. Very cool that they added that detail. Coloring, I like the splash of color down the tail, where you could see it on at the very end of that clip there, where try where there's a lot of color on the tail and the stripes diminish as you move up. Really neat. Of course, the other big thing coming here out of this is the structure of the DLC packs. This is very relevant too. This says there's only 3 animals coming. Now this could be the template going forward for these DLC packs, or this could be an exception, because Dinochirus might have originally been planned as part of this DLC. This might have been made as a 4-species DLC pack with some decoration items, a lot of decoration items, which we'll talk about too in a second. And then they might have decided, based maybe on sale numbers or based on, community feedback, outrage, to push the Dinochirus out of the DLC and into the free update. So I doubt this would have changed the price of the DLC pack or anything, but it's possible. It's possible they decided to do a nice thing and just give everybody Dinochirus rather than make you pay for it again. Or it's possible that the template going forward for DLC packs is going back to the JWE1 style of 3 animals plus decorative pieces, or maybe this one's a little on the lighter side just because, like, who knows, right? It's a little too early to tell. This, I don't know if there's any information to get from the hatchery. I'm gonna blow this up for a second. Eh, insert meme here of grandma trying to read a screen. Population any 0 to 2 males, it looks like. That's about the only thing useful to get here. Can't really tell the clutch size with just one egg. Looks like it might be like 1 of 3, but I don't remember honestly if that tells you the full clutch size there. Yeah, nothing to learn from that. And then yeah, we get a little sneak peek here at this decoration stuff. So we got like a bayou decoration set, like a, you know, a swamp, like a, you know, rotting planks of wood. It looks like there's a barbecue grill, a little like plastic lawn chair. Looks like a generator there, like a very fun decorative set. I didn't expect hundreds of scenery pieces to come in a random DLC like this, but I'm not against it. I, of course, have not dabbled substantially in modular building, but at some point, maybe I should. But also, you could just download stuff people have made with these things that are cool. So even if you don't use these decorative pieces, being able to download other people's blueprints with them is fantastic. And yeah, this is probably just, you know, for the swamp vibes. I don't think anything here is new. We know we have like that cypress mist brush coming in the free update. So that's probably all coming off of that. So yeah, not much else to say. Speculate wildly on what the other 2 animals are going to be, but my personal bet would be things like, you know, possibly a croc. We could get Dinokairos finally. It's entirely reasonable. Austroraptor has been in the game's files since JWE2. So we could finally see Austroraptor get finished and released. It was, you know, it was part of a DLC that was scrapped, but that doesn't mean the animal stays scrapped forever, right? Stegosaurus was also part of that scrap DLC and did eventually come to GW2, so it's possible. Oh, Guanlong was scrapped too, actually. Guanlong was part of that DLC, and we got him in GW3, so we already have a precedent for animals scrapped from GW2 DLC to actually come out in GW3. So yeah, I would put strong money down on Ostroraptor. I would put less money on a croc. I know a lot of people want Dinosuchus, and I even saw a Purosaurus in the Reddit comments. Hot take, I think we should get a more unique crocodile, specifically like a crocodilomorph from the Triassic, something that's got a different profile. I think just getting big crocodile is missing out on the interesting opportunities for adding more diverse crocodilomorphs to the game. Of course, they could just take the route of adding big crocodile now and then adding more crocs later, or a croc DLC pack, which then expands out into some different, you know, crocodilomorph body plans. We can have, you know, some of the herbivorous crocs, like the little guy from Madagascar, I forgot his name. We could have things like Caprosuchus, Postosuchus, Ornithosuchus, these different crocs that evoke a different body plan. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's everything here. That's my input on this leak. I think we can end this video.